I arrive at your house transformed into art, framed behind my memories. The lintel's color is the guardian of my dream, you, the painting. The frame of your house crosses the bottom of the painting. I cross the horizon and sit down to look at it. I arrive home transformed into art, framed behind your memories. I learn more in those 7 days than I already know. And if that day draws near, I wish to know Mondays and Thursdays. When that Thursday fades away, I ask for Saturday. The slowness of that Saturday makes me wish for Monday. And this Monday I find that Friday begins by thinking about you. And this Friday I learn that I draw away from you again on Monday. And every Monday with you brings the same hours as Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And I'll never return to that Sunday that drew me so near to your distance. There's no such thing as more or less. Hours are in excess. I'm constantly walking and counting as I go. 1, 2, 3 hours have passed. If I multiply them, days run too. Then I make a circle and break it. The C breaks, and those 4 and these 2 broke. You couldn't. We couldn't. The hand will close that circle when you come. What hand? Don't look at me. I'd like to tear the number from the waves. Look at me. I have 5 fingers, and the waves are 5. What does this 5 know of that 7 or 10? Don't you know if I open my fingers I count 50 and say 5, 5? My fingers can't open, they close. They run through the waves and always return to the sea. And they come. They come back without knowing their secret. They take what they bring. They bring the sea and take the embrace. Count the fingers on my hands. 10 fingers add up to 20 embraces. And day falls, and so does that embrace. Don't open love if the embrace is closed. Open the wind and close your hand. Keep away from my kingdom. The wind wanted to say the opposite, but the air took off with that hand. What's the use of memory? Says the alarm. You have to love. You have to love when the heart is alarmed, and that alarm is the keeper of fire. And water can't quench the fire loved with alarm. So who cares if the firemen arrive? Water turns into more flames, and then the bell rings. You won't come. I said to myself, you didn't show up with a bell, and suddenly that alarm is on fire, and you come in, slowly, and not even the bell knows the surprise. Ask. I don't ask for much. I only ask you for 2 numbers, 2 people, 2 accounts, 2 ways, 2 mirrors, 2 words, 2 gazes, 2 digits that always add up to 4 on a mirror, that always add up to 8 and answer as count. There's only 2 of us, you and I together. Ask. I don't ask for much. But for what little I ask, the mirror repeats, only 2 are left, you and me. It's impossible to be everywhere, you always said that. The impossible is possible in our framework. But you break the frame of another impossible, me. And I break the frame of another pronoun, you. And even if that frame be made of you and me, an impossible, a lip, some gates, a bar. Within the possible there is no impossible that won't pierce the me and the you, the frame. And you and I have reached the bottom. I was wrong. It's true. I made a mistake. But it's great to be wrong. Excuse me, lady, I don't mean to bother you, but I'd like to watch you walk. Excuse me, sir, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'd like to say good night. Now I can breathe. And I'd like you to tell me why I can't walk if I'm here, or why I couldn't talk if I were over there. But I like being called when I'm absent, and always answer, here I am. And we like to remember the road I did not tread. That means I like to walk when I stay right here. And when we go for a walk, I'll say to myself, the day is different when it stays home.